headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got and never probably went into the way. I ain't f***ing okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck in for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million cause that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family. From a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Calm down to make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Oh my devil, that I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, standing there killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm from the stage trying to find my pain. The sun coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave. Whipping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is spread to my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god mess. Hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Calm down to make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Oh my devil, that I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, standing there killing me. Running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Trying to find my pain. I see the sun coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got and then I probably went into the way. I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck in for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah, rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million cause that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family. From a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Calm down to make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Oh my devil, that I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. Minds ain't really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. I'm a slave. Slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god. Mess, hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my devil, but I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. I'm full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. Minds ain't really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. I'm a slave for you.
Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Signature eSports, and a pleasure it is to have you live at a little Wednesday night truck series action live through iRacing, your platform for sim racing drivers. Getting out there, ready to go. Countdown to green, presented by Lunatic Designs. Can you go to Lunatic, knocking things out of the park? I know he's been really busy, but I encourage you to get out there and follow him on social media. We love him. We appreciate him. We're back at it. It's fun. It's going to be a good day, right? That's the way I look at it. I said 500 here tonight, and this one of one, the opportunity for every driver to, well, showcase some speed, showcase some talent, showcase pretty much everything they've got going on. I'm not in, that's where I needed to be. I needed to be in Discord. Anywho, what's everybody doing? We'll have some fun. It's a good track. Miles the Monster Mile. What we're going to be running tonight here for the Sim 500 Racing Series. Good to see you all out there. Make sure you hit that like button for me. It goes a long way to support what we do here. We are Week 10. Dover. Yeah. 140 laps tonight. No fast repair. 4 sets of tires. 2 attempts at a green, white checkered. They're going to get out there and warm up for us. Sim500.com giving us all the action. Mr. Van Nest, much love to you, my friend. I hope you're having a good night. Thank you, sir, for being out there. Quickly becoming the biggest and newest of fans out there. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. They gave me a post earlier talking about all of the people this week. And you're one of them, so thank you very much. I appreciate you. We'll make sure we get all that stuff posted tomorrow again. You got when you get up and coming fans, it's kind of cool to be able to tell everybody, hey, here's the cool things that are going on. 78 degrees on the track temperature. The air temperature, 104 degrees on the track temperature. 53% humidity, partly cloudy skies with the 1 mile an hour wind. It's a calm day in this beautiful racetrack. Sim 500 presented by WBD Diecast. This truck series absolutely knocking it out of the park. I'm so happy to be able to get out here and do what we do and continue to do what we do, because it's the best part of waking up is iRacing in your cup. Yeah, it's Dover, folks. What do you think about Dover? Kevin, thank you for the share, sir. I appreciate you very much. Much love to you. Hope you're all having a wonderful night. Thank you to Signature Esports sponsors, Chop Shop Racing, Mandarin Racing, Lunatic Designs, of course, we talked about it, Beatrice Unlimited. We've got Dark Horizon Fishing, NordVPN, promo code Signature. We still have them. Haven't really talked about it much. 757-536-5155. That's Cino Carpets. You're out there on the East Coast right now. I know he's going to be busy, so Greg Langford is the guy you're going to be calling for your luxury vinyl planks to be reinstalled after all of these big storms. If you're out there in Florida or down in that Florida area, my thoughts and prayers are with you tonight and throughout the day today. So make sure that you guys are safe and mark yourself safe for me. If you don't mind in the comments, I don't mind at all. Watching and listening and making sure everybody's good to go. Good to see you all out there knocking things out of the park. Just keep being the cool cats that you are. So thank you very much. Sim 500 presented in part by Trans Service and, of course, LaRue. And then, of course, WBD Diecast. If you want to be a part of any of these series, you got to go to sim500.com and make sure that you get a hold of them. And they keep pretty much everything up to date on their website, which is pretty stinking awesome. So if you don't get out there and if you want to keep up with what's going on, that's the best place to do it. Standings of this series is absolutely going to be kicking butt, taking names. What's what I was looking at? I was trying to pull up points for the series. Yeah, we're through week 10. We got Dover this week, Michigan next week in week 11. We're getting down to the round of 12, which is going to begin here in about 4 races. We'll go Dover, Michigan, Indianapolis, then Talladega, and then after Talladega, we're going to go to Atlanta, Darlington, Iowa, all those things. We have a race this weekend, folks, if you guys want to be a part of as well. It's for Jess. It's through our Discord, but you can get out there and be a part of it. All you got to do is just get with us. I can tell you how to do it. It's going to be cool. I want to look at the season standings for this season. Chad Coleman leads in the points, 12 over Sean Macklin, who moved up a spot last week. Mike Kelly's going to be third in the point standings, 18 points back from Chad Coleman. Dakota Long, Tommy Ryan, your top 5 in the point standings. The top 5 separated by 39 with 8 races left to go. Thank you, Budgie, for the Discord link out there for everybody. JP Phillips lost a ton of spots last week. Hopefully we'll be able to see him in tonight's race. We have a big field as they get down into this ready to go. JP is actually into today's race, so we'll see how he fares out. And yeah, all of our Discord is meant for everybody. It's meant for mom gamers alike, dad gamers alike. You know, the cool things that are the coolest. You know, absolutely awesome. Dover is amazing. I love this racetrack. I love it. And everything, every vehicle, from the touring mods to the Cars Tour to the Xfinity cars, the trucks, the next gen car, the Gen 6 car. This track is just a ton of fun. Now, that being said, there's enough drivers in today's race that it could cause an issue. I do believe we have some shared pit stalls as well, quite possibly. Looking at the straightaway and kind of counting down the line there. Thank you, Budgie. Budgie is in the chat. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 through 32, 40 some odd. Now we got 43. 43 is enough. 43 drivers, 43 pit stalls. We're good. We're good. How about it? We're gonna look at it. Starting grid presented by Sim 500. Good as that's the wrong one. That's Alan Tillery. Wrong button, folks. Here it is. Sim500.com. Why not? Why not have one issue today? JP Phillips is going to be your pole sitter here tonight. Tommy Ryan, your outside pole sitter. Tyler Dalton, Cody Johnson will make up row number 2. Chad Coleman, Bentley Glazier is going to be out there row number 3. EJ O'Rourke is going to have Carl Lavage out there in the outside of row number 4. Nelson Rivera, Perrin Huggins back in the mix. Dakota Long, Justin Fuller are going to be there through row number 6. Perrin's got a win or 2 in this series as well. Let us scroll. Mike Kelly, Scott Simley. We're going to see Mark Jorgensen Jr., Wesley Donaldson all the way through row 8. Row 9 will be Sean Anderson, Sean Macklin, Marskin, Joe Hudson at row 10. Eric Arnold, Brian Macklin, Glenn Campbell, Bobby Wetzel through row 12. Row 13 is going to be Mike Pontesi. Kevin Stone out there who gave us a share earlier. Thank you, sir. Jatina is going to be there with Barry Stevens to his outside row 14. Row 15 will be Roger Strickland and Ron Holyfield. JD is going to be back in the mix with Doy Woods to his outside. Josh Parker, Kevin England are going to be there in row 17. Row 18, Randy Yoakum, Brian Ortman. Row 19, it's going to be Doug Sigmund, Gabriel Sanchez, Mark Schrader, Jared Livingston back there as well. Hayden Barnes, Gary Wright, Jeff Ryan. 43 trucks in today's field. And so if a wreck happens here at Dover and my computer starts going and driving by Morse code, sorry, I don't mean for it to happen. JP Phillips in the 20. Everybody trying to catch up to the back of the field. Almost need 2 pace laps here at Dover. But we're not going to get it. How about it, folks? I'm ready to go. You're ready to go. There's the biggest pythons in all of iRacing. Dover, the Monster Mile, 140 laps. Pitter patter, let's get out of green flag. Lap 1 complete, lap 2 underway. JP Phillips with a good lead. Tyler Dalton in second here is the 99 of Tommy Ryan. Pulls up to that 3rd spot. EJ O'Rourke rolling as the big field goes to work. Let's go from the Budgie Bear. 41 drops up the line. EJ O'Rourke runs up the high side. Tommy Ryan in tow. Tommy off 2 from the start of the race. Everybody doing what they can here. Marski's back here as well. We're seeing a little bit of the smoke and mirrors happen with this racetrack. Halfway through the field, Sean Macklin right behind these drivers. 4 of 140 being completed. Roger Strickland having an issue. Came to pit road. He got an issue. It showed that he wrecked, but then again, could have happened. Hopefully Roger's good. Here's what happened with Roger Strickland. It was looking, Roger was free on the bottom side. Turn 2 got him. Turn 2 on new tires. It's a pain in our, you know. So he comes to pit road. He's going to get that thing locked in. Tyler Dalton. We'll see EJ O'Rourke drop to the bottom side. Concrete surface here at Dover. trucks are running in excess of 70 miles on the back straightaway, 140 into the corner. The natural momentum of this racetrack just kind of shows up. It is a rhythm track, and JP Phillips doing exactly what he needs to do. 5,039 on the iRating. This is a top split kind of race, and we're seeing him roll. JD moving around to the outside. Doug Sigmund on the bottom side. We'll see the 96 of Gerald Livingston back there as well. Mark Schrader in the 83 putting up a fight. He's got 37th covered. Little battles throughout the fields. Kevin Stone's going to be out 4-17. Might try to work here. Boy Woods just ahead of him. Eight of 140. Montezi. Seeing little battles here. Jatina's going to be up 3 there to the outside. Josh Parker up 10 already. Josh doesn't really qualify that well. He's been going from the back to the front every race that we've seen him be in here. And he just keeps showing up with a Flamin' Hot Cheeto truck. There's Bobby Wetzel here. He's first and foremost, I'm going to always root for Bobby and a little and little strides here. Is Bobby either always has it land in his lap, or something just kind of goes wrong for him, and he still finds a way to finish inside the top 10. I love it. I think that's racing right there. JP Phillips out front, 4/10 of a second lead as EJ O'Rourke is pushed. If he tries to close in here on the front straightaway, advantage goes to JP Phillips. Tyler Dalton settling into the corner. Tyler pushing as much as he can, but we'll see Tommy Ryan do a pretty bang-up job here. Cody B. Johnson off one from the start of the race. Cody looking for opportunity here as well. Perrin Huggins off 4. He's fast, always on the long haul. Chad Coleman back off 2. Here's Nelson Rivera up 1 early. And this track is going to go to the dogs. They're going to be able to run about somewhere around that halfway mark when it comes to the fuel mileage and fuel cycle. I don't think they're going to need all of the line that they might. We'll see. Been clean racing so far. 13 of 140. Little wall tap for the 88. We'll see the 13 to the inside. Mistakes can be made, and that's going to be one of them. Gary Taylor into the field. I think Roger called it quits for the night. I hate that for Roger. Sorry, man. Doug Sigmund in the 04. Hayden Barnes out there in the 36. Little Home Depot action. Has Mark Schrader just ahead. The battle for 35th is on. Mark Schrader 16-16. Hayden Barnes 12-26. Hayden drops in a little bit low there. Gets free off the corner exit. A lot to be said. The Charlotte Roval coming up for NASCAR this week. Who do you have for the series? Oh, somebody on the bottom side of the racetrack. That's Gabriel Sanchez. Gabriel, always the threat to win. Here's what happened. I think he just got free. He get free out of the corner? He did. Watch him drop in. Gabriel's been very consistent as of late. He's still running the bottom side. He is just dealing with a bad truck. He'll come around. He'll come to pit lane. He makes it all the way around, standing on the bottom side of the racetrack. JP Phillips will put him another lap down. Sheesh. A 1.8 second lead now as Tyler Dalton takes over second. Cody Johnson to the inside. EJ O'Rourke dropping back here. 8,000 iRated driver Cody Johnson. We'll see the one of Perrin Huggins behind him. Perrin 54-10. EJ backing off the corner a little bit here as the 99 goes to work. Roger didn't make it. I know, man. I know. I went back and looked, and dang, oh dang. I hate it for you, man. I hate it for you. I do. It's okay. Gabriel made it to lap 14. He got free on the bottom before. Man, oh man. Well, thank you for the like, sir. I appreciate you. I do appreciate you being out there. JP, a 2-second lead. Tyler Dalton backing up the corner a little bit. He looks fine. He looks fine. Roger, if you had to pick a winner, who are you going to pick? His fuel strategy can come into play here. Just a little bit. Gary Wright tail over the field. The 614 iRacing driver will be in that 35s, get a little faster each lap. He's faster than some of the drivers ahead of him. We'll see how this fares out for him. I appreciate you. 15, little battle on the inside. There's the 44 of Glenn Campbell. Corner out, 14, 44. Everybody's still good. Simley is going to be on the bottom. Well, we want it for you, man. We want Roger to be the winner. At a track like this one, why not, right? Oh, man. We hope everybody on the East Coast is doing well. Dover is busy. Cody Johnson gets around JP Phillips. I'm sorry, gets around Tyler Dalton and now tries to track down JP Phillips. Turn 2 is the dreaded turn 2. We see drivers fanned out into the corners. Going not to be predictable. It's so much fun. Ain't in the top 5, but you never know. Let's go Hayden Barnes. I like it. I like it. We gotta move our sponsors. Where do we put them? Open them up here. Chad Coleman. Best lap of the race, 23.844. Last lap, 25.703. It's one of those things that you kind of have to manage. One of the management strategies here is managing the truck for a long time. Right now he sits in 10th. He's off 5 from the start of the race. JP Phillips, 2-second gap here between he and the driver behind him. Trying to keep it 2 seconds. Run a little bit higher on the racetrack. Turn 2, corner out. Looking pretty darn snazzy. We like it. We like it a lot. I'll tell you what, Cody's catching him. Last lap, 25.38, 25.60 for GP. Last 5 lap times from JP Phillips to Cody Johnson. Johnson catching every stinking lap. Almost a full second over the last 5 laps, being caught back up. And this time is the right time. JP, Cody Johnson, Aaron Huggins trying to close it as well. He got to within a third. Tyler Dalton closing back in that last lap a little bit to Perrin. Aaron Huggins will have to try to catch Cody Johnson here. His last lap at 25.78. Carl Avage is going to be up in that 6th spot here. He's faster than everybody right now. I'm going to take that away. Caution comes out. And I think somebody had an issue. Yep, I think it was here. Let's go see. Oh, it's Kevin England. No. He entered and exited pit lane. He got free off turn 4. Let's back this up. Backing it up, backing it up, backing it up, backing it up. Beep, 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 dee, 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 dee. Oh, Lordy. It didn't show up as an incident. Same concept that happened with Gabriel Sanchez. Just trying to exit, got free, and once the tires get smoking hot here, well, you see what happens. Everybody coming to pit road, every single one of them. They're going to do their thing, and as they do their thing, I will do my thing. Everybody hydrate, drink something, drink water. Drink water. Back to it. Green here as it goes. Caution back out real quick. Mike Kelly having an issue, and good little restart there. I was watching a couple of things happen on the news. We had some people get a hold of me, so apologies for stepping away for a moment there. Some folks that we know down in Florida. Let's see what happened here. 13 got free, got into Mike Kelly, and then Wesley Donaldson goes around. Everybody trying to break. Joey Jatina down there. Little contact from some drivers. Oh, good. Nick, thank you very much for the like, sir. Much love to you. I hope you're all. Hope everybody's safe. There's Joey. When you see the smoke, you just back down. Ooh, gets to the back of the 9. Locks up the tires. Everybody trying to lock them up. 78. It's so hard to slow down on this track. The concrete surface just makes you slide. You can see the flat spot. You know, drivers have got flat spots on their tires. Right now, Simley coming to pit road. Sean Anderson on pit road as well. A lot of drivers coming in, get some things worked on. Anybody's got any issues, 13, of course, a part of what happened there. Just checking on the truck. What around? Jatina's going to be back here. Doug Sigmund. There's Mike Kelly coming down pit road. He's going to get into his pit stall. He's going to see what he's got going on. Thank you for the clip there, Budgie. I appreciate you. I do hope everybody is safe and whatnot down there in the southeast of the United States. Make sure that if you are out there and you don't need to be in the path of the danger, then please, by all means, make sure that you find yourself some safety and some cover and just kind of a little bit of everything. Thank you very much, Budgie. Much love to you. Oh, man. Mike Kelly coming off pit road. Jatina's coming off pit road as well. Simley coming off pit road. 44 seconds of damage. It's very easy to get a lap down here. John Anderson leaving pit road, as it would be right now, getting as much taken care of as he can, because the leaders, they are a-coming. They gotta beat the pace car around here. I do believe everybody's going to stay on the lead lap. Brian Workman back to pit road here. Going to get a little bit more taken care of on the truck, just to make sure that they're good to go. Jatina's going to be off 3. Drivers off the most spots right now. The 08 off 30. Came in for a touch of fuel. It's going to have to be very, very, very cautious of anything ahead of him. So is EJ O'Rourke. EJ stayed out to lead a lap, which negates a bonus point. So that's an absolute awesome thing to see. We'll see how this one will fare out. JP Phillips, your race leader, is led from the word go. Dakota Long is going to be in second, up 9 spots. Dakota very fast in pretty much everything he runs. Baron Huggins just behind. Karlavich is going to be in 4th, up 4. Tyler Dalton off 2, down to the bottom side. We'll see the 99 there as well. Tommy Ryan off 4, outside pole sitter, trying to do what he can. JP Phillips rolling. Mr. Church, how you doing, sir? Going to make sure we get our track facts in for the day for Mr. Church. We will go one more lap around. We'll be lights off on the pace car this time by. These trucks are absolutely insane. Second caution of the race. We're through lap 37. Thank you, Churchy. I appreciate you, sir. We do love our broadcasts. We love our community. We love what we do, and we thank everybody for being out there. We really, really, really do. Go to Long on the outside of the 20. A little bit of clean air goes a long way. Follow age for Cortland. How long you been following, my man? 1,257 days there, sir. That is a hot minute. How are you doing? I'm good, man. How are you doing? 1,257 days. Isn't that's insane. JP, Dakota Long, Jason Karlavich. Then we've got Baron Huggins, Tyler Dalton, Justin Fuller, Tommy Ryan, Bentley, Glazier, Nelson Rivera, Sean Macklin. Green flag, back at it. On 7. 20 free on the bottom side. 7 was in the advantage. 20 still free. Perrin Huggins gets checked up in the middle of the field. Stays out of the back bumper. Dakota Long able to make that work. The 20 got freed up. And they're running one of my stretches. You got to get out there and run. We broadcast 7 days a week right now. And that would be, so you could pretty much pick a day, and that'll be what it is, man. 7 days a week. Chop Shop Racing on Monday, the Dirt Series. Chop Shop Racing at a Truck Series on Tuesday. Wednesdays are the Sim 500 Truck Series. And then on Thursdays, the GT3 Series for the Sim 500 as well. Fridays, this Friday, we're going to be doing a benefit race or a fundraiser race for my wife. But after that, the Sim 500 Midnight Thunder Series has their championship race this week. Next Friday, starts the new season for the Chop Shop Racing Cup Series. And then Saturdays, we have Heart to Heart Motorsports Sunday, Amp Racing Series. We're just busy. Trying to keep busy. And we stream during the day. That's pretty much, well, last 2 days I haven't. I've been dealing with some of Cody's stuff going on. So, Cody, if those who don't know, Cody is my daughter. She's my youngest, and she is an absolute blessing. But she is going through some health issues herself. We're going through physical therapy with her right now. And she is also, we're getting some genetic testing done for her. Some things that she is going through, and I love her very much. I'm very proud of her. She goes to school, and I'm telling you, if there was ever a thing to say here to never want to send your kid to public school, well, I sent my daughter to public school, and now we're finding out she has ADHD, and there's a growth deficiency that's going on. Crazy, right? Anywho, and if it couldn't be any more than that, we got to raise about $5,000 for Jess to be able to get surgery done on her on the 18th. So that's what we're doing. That's life. That is my life in a nutshell. And right now we are out here enjoying a race. 20 free on the inside back here. JP Phillips struggling trying to get up to the outside lane. He's very fast on this racetrack. Yeah, man. You were diagnosed at 3. I think she's fine. But, you know, that's me being a dad. John Macklin up 14. 18 spots gained for Josh Parker. Wall taps for a couple of drivers. Right ahead of him, Chad Coleman. Yeah, man. Yeah, she... What? That's what they're leaning towards. And, you know, we try to do what we can. We try to do what we can. We try to make sure that our family is good to go and taken care of. That's for sure. So that's a lot. It's a lot to when it comes to my internal stress, folks, y'all have no clue. Dakota Long holding on to it. Somebody backwards on the bottom side of the racetrack. That's Kevin England. England in the 127, keeping it low. And no caution here. He's going to reset. Here's what happened. Well, man, that's unfortunate. All right, back to it. Sean Anderson. Something happened to Kevin. Either the truck was broken. He was trying to stay slow on the bottom side and kind of locked it up. Kept it green, though, so that's it's an interesting take. 50 laps into this one. It's an interesting day, right? Interesting day. No, no, we don't have any short track races out there going on right now. As far as short track series, we had a short track series. They're just tough to keep. There's a lot of short track series out there. We appreciate everybody, that's for sure. Dakota Long rolling. Man, oh man. Let us see. Dakota Long still leading. Justin Fuller. Jason Karlavich is going to be back at third. Caution comes out again. Eric Arnold involved back here in the middle of the bottom. 81 down there as well. Josh Parker involved. Let's see. This corner out. I think the 81 got into the back bumper of the 31 there. Both drivers try to hold on to it. Want to back that up another corner. Third caution of the race is this one's being what it may. 81, again, always there toward the end. It's kind of the Roberge of this series, always the biggest mover. 81 drops into the corner, has a good run to the back bumper. Oh, it just gets right to the back bumper of the 31. And now both drivers will be on pit road getting some repairs. That's unfortunate. That's an aggressive move, but, you know, those things happen. Thank you, Budgie, for the hydrates and the stretches. We'll make sure that we're good there. Thank you, dear. I appreciate you. A lot of drivers coming to pit road. We'll have to see. Man, oh man. All right. Just keeping up on a few things here, folks. All right. Check it in. Dakota Long still your race leader. A couple of drivers kept it on 57. Tyler Dalton came in, tires and fuel. So that's going to be pretty much good enough to be able to make it toward the end. We'll see how this one unfolds. Sibley back on pit road. Eric Arnold getting more damage taken care of. Some nose damage there. The 81 is he's going to be back out there in 24th. Didn't get near the damage that I thought he was going to get. We'll see. Dakota Long is your race leader. I like the highlight on the restart here. It does look like. Curious. Curious to see. All right, we're going. We're green. Cut along, car lavage. 7 of the 60. JD up 21 spots. Big one back here in the back. Holy goodness. It's a parking lot back there. Nelson Rivera having to hold his brakes. The 96. This is what this track starts doing. 96 good. 3 wide there. The 3. Gerald holding on to what he has. Everybody into the brakes hard here. Mike Kelly doing the same thing. Man, oh man. The drivers will play catch up here. New tires will do that to you, but at the same time, these trucks have a tendency to take off. In turn 2, you can see the banking back here in turn 2. Let me go a little further back there. Look at the banking, that downhill banking. It is downhill sloped all the way down. It's like a big bowl in the middle of the racetrack here at Dover. And so that's what makes this track so unique on the back straightaway. The exit of 2, you're still technically driving downhill, even though you're exiting out on the racetrack. For the nose, from overhead, and that was a great view of that line. This racetrack's very unique in that regard. The straightaway is literally only leveled out and not banking for. I say not banking, but the banking is intense. You're driving downhill pretty much the entire race, except for a slight incline, getting yourself into the middle of the corner. 83 is going to be your lucky dog here. It's a crazy. Straightaways are 9-degree banking, 21-degree banking on in the corners. So 9 degrees May not seem like much, but you go running on a treadmill with a 9-degree banking. It's insane. It is insane. Thank you to everybody for being out there. Much love to you. I do appreciate all of you for being just kind of the best in the business and keeping our platform alive. All these years, 5 years of doing this. It's insane. All right, gonna calm it down. We're not even halfway through this one just yet. So, but it starts rolling. It's gonna roll out fast. Mark Schrader coming to pit lane. The 83 should be 10 laps down now. Glenn Campbell on pit road. It was Ron Holyfield, Gerald Livingston. Schrader again, just getting one of those laps back. Every lap he gets back is just the benefit to him. Simply coming around. Hayden Barnes on pit road. Again, drivers just trying to get any of that damage that they had taken care of. Not really giving up that much track position to be a little faster. But Dakota Long, your race leader, the 20. Still back into the mix. JP Phillips back here, still off 20 spots. You'll see the 81 of Josh Parker just ahead of him. Parker again to the Flamin' Hot Cheetos truck. Always there toward the end. Randy Yoakum is going to be up 16. He's just ahead of him. Biggest movers of the race. Joey Woods up 21. So is JD in the 46. Should be lights off this time by. We are going to be lights off here at Dover. The Monster Mile. Going to give you everything you've got. You got to earn it. That's for darn sure. See a driver back here dropping to the tail. No, not dropping in. Cody Johnson off 20. He's going to work his way forward. So drivers just have to kind of manage and take their time here. Big field. We love to see the big fields. We love to see Dover just be absolutely the best racetrack here that money can buy. But one of the things about Dover, though, is that turn 2, and dreaded turn 2. At least they're not choosing to do this at Sunset Skies, because the Sunset Skies has the sun just barreling down on the back straightaway. Makes it so tough to see if you have your HDR set up high. 7, 61, 18, 99, 25, 91, 38, 446 going to be your top 10. We're going to go back to it here as the pace car is going to be it. Let's go. We're green. Little bark of the tires there for the 7. He clears. Going to drop into the corner. Perrin Huggins. To the bottom side sees Karlavich. Karlavich up high. The big run to the outside. We'll keep our eye on the back here. There's Joey Woods up 21. JD up 22. We are green for a lap. Let's go. England. Oh, never mind. Jorgensen on the bottom side. (19) got to the back bumper, freed him up. Contact from the 19. And Jorgensen go around there. Patience is everything here. Got to let the tires get warmed up, man. I'm telling you, you got to let the racing happen. You got to be patient. Got to be patient. And here's what I'm going to do, because I want to see if there's actual contact made, because he's got damage prior to this. So I want to make sure that we didn't see anything here. So enter the corner. Yeah, oh yeah, he bumped him. Freed him up. He's had a good drive off. Dakota Long, still your race leader here. First driver on a new set of tires in 15th. Ryan Macklin there, Kevin Stone, Jatina's coming to pit road as well. Tyler Dalton coming back to pit road at the 19. To check the nose of the truck. Mike Kelly in on the 2. Gary Wright, Scott Sembley doing the same thing. Glenn Campbell should be your lucky dog here. I do believe he was able to get stopped in time. No, he's on the... Yeah, not quite on the lead lap. No, he's on the lead lap. He's not. Gerald Livingston. Blink there, I think. Not quite sure. Here's Gerald. Gerald's going to be your lucky dog. It just didn't select him for a moment. So Glenn Campbell will be your next eligible lucky dog. He's going to be a lap down. So right now we have 37 trucks on the lead lap. And the Giggity lap being completed.
Giggity.
That one. Yep. All right, Dover's doing awesome. Thank you to the drivers. They say that excuse me, this is the track too tough to tame. And tame the monster. Miles the monster, that is. Halfway this time by. Thank you, Butchie. Smacking the phone around. Dakota Long. Karlavage. Then we have Parent Huggins, Sean Macklin, Brentley Glazier, Tommy Ryan, Wesley Donaldson, Chad Coleman, JD Laird. Can I ask him again? He's a veteran of this series, and I don't know how to say his last name. Montesi's going to be out there as well. Up 15, biggest move of the race, 46. Oh, goodness. All right, we are absolutely 110% unequivocally going live tomorrow. We've got some things that we've been doing with the gaming streams. I want to be able to bring some extra focus for Jess tomorrow, so we're going to be going live. We do have the GT3 series tomorrow night for the Sim 500. They're going to be at the Indianapolis Road Course. That is going to be cool. To cut along. Jason, Perrin Huggins, Sean Macklin, Bentley Glazier, Wesley Donaldson, Tommy Ryan, Chad Coleman. JD's up into the mix, and there's Mike Montesi there as well. Billy Woods, Bobby Wetzel. Marsky is going to have Macklin there with him. Randy Yoakum, Sean Anderson all ready to go. Randy up 20 spots as it pertains to him right now. We'll see. It's about to get spicy. It is Dover. It's a short track, no matter how you look at it. High bank short track with a whole lot of speed. These trucks are a ton of fun. They had a good long green flag stint there. That caution, did another green flag stint, and now we're just trying to get this thing rolling green. Right now, Dakota Long saving fuel. Gotta get within that window. Green flag. Drivers fanning out. Perrin Huggins to the back bumper of Dakota Long. Trying to clear. Good restart for Perrin. But the outside will prevail with the 60. Turn 2, Bobby Wetzel. And Adoy Woods. Doy, heavy contact. Free from the 9, but he's fine. As we go back to it. Ooh, baby. That middle pack right now just trying to get rolling. There's the 31. Jatina's going to be up high on the outside. Tyler Dalton back up in the mix as well. There's a 14 rolling forward. Bottom side of the racetrack right now. Good carry, 78 just ahead, Barry Stevens. Right now, you're just kind of in the hornet's nest, and you got to manage and maintain caution. Gary Wright's involved. Exactly right. Now let's go and hold on to your butts. Jeff Ryan, Ron Holyfield, Gerald Livingston, Glenn Campbell, all stopping. You got free. Oh, no. The 36 got free. The 35 right. Oh, man. Back this up. So, how awesome did this happen right here? We're going to go chopper view right here for this is the 35 of Gary Wright. Watch this. Gary gets free on the corner exit, right? Saves it. Great save. And a 36. That was Hayden Barnes right there. We're going to have to go in his cockpit view here and see what happened. It's free, just free. He turned down. I don't know if he's got a steering wheel issue or what's going on, but I'm looking. And then nowhere for the 65. 65 does miss this. And Ron Holyfield here in the 21 has the 3 just ahead of him. This Jeff Ryan, a 44 of Glenn Campbell. All of this just falls in their lap. EJ O'Rourke doing fine just to try to make this happen, try to break out of it. Sometimes you just got to stop. EJ gets through it. Yeah, they're fine. Yeah, big oh no. That's a definite hold on to your butt situation. Ryan Macklin's your race leader, 30 up a few spots here. A lot of drivers coming to pit road. We'll have to see if that's going to work out for him. 75 for Dakota Long. He's back to 15th. See about half the field come back to pit road to get more work done. Dropping off on Friday, pick it up on Monday. They'll do their thing. I'm going to let them do their thing. I need to go get a lozenge, and I'll be right back. all good to go as we're back at it here. 84 of 140. Drivers putting on a show. Now Dakota Long up to 7th here. Brian Macklin, your race leader. JP Phillips is going to be in 2nd as they continue to press. 85 of 140 with 55 laps to go in this one, this time by. Drivers putting in the energy. 20 spots gained for the 81. 51 to the bottom side. See the 81 utilize that outside lane. It was still a little bit of nose damage. He came in on 57. But the newer tires starting to show up here. Dakota Long, one of the faster drivers on the racetrack right now. 24-22 his last time by, behind a little bit of traffic. Your race leader at 24-12. JP Phillips off from that pole position. Got freed up earlier. Fine now, 13 in tow. Sean Anderson rebounding from his hiccup earlier as well. See the 20 bounce the bottom side of the racetrack. Bottomed out, a little free. We'll see the 13 right behind him, Cody Johnson. He's working his way back forward as well. In 4s right now, keep it on 57. Nelson Rivera up 4 as well. There's Dakota Long back here. Will drop to the inside of Erica Arnold. 7 will be into the corner. Side-by-side racing. 31 able to battle up on the outside lane. Drive in for the 7. Corner out. We'll see him not clear yet. 7 will be clear now. He drops in at turn 3 and 4. Eric Arnold right behind him. A lot of opportunity for all the drivers. A lot of opportunity for everybody. And it's far from over. 89 of 100 to be completed. It will be 50 laps to go next time by. The 60 behind the 18. He's on newer tires. There's the 91 of Wesley Donaldson. Nelson Rivera. We'll see the 7 go around. Dakota Long up to 5th as they move. Aiden Barnes, first driver off the lead lap. Sees himself only 1 lap down. Jeff Ryan, he's in the 3 truck. He looks fine. 65 out there. Gabriel Sanchez got the truck all fixed and worked on. But all 37 minutes to be out there. Got himself a brand new truck. Every position spot matters. There's the leader. 30 to the bottom side. 36. Hayden Barnes now go another lap down. Heavy nose, heavy right side damage. He's into the wall again. Hayden trying to do what he can. There's the 08. We'll see the 20 in tow right behind him. Cody Johnson to the inside. There's the 7 there as well. 7 to the back bumper to the 20. 7 searching for a little bit of air. 47 to pit road. All right, 41 to pit road. He's got some nose damage. EJ having an issue there, and I'm not quite sure what it was. I don't know if he got free, hit the inside wall. I don't have any contact for him. Here's the 3. Now some lap traffic doing dividends. Jeff Ryan, 1724 I-rated driver. Is Tommy not too far off. 08 there in the middle. Cody Johnson dropping into the corner. Dakota Long down there as well. JP Phillips in tow. Back to 5th now. As the little bit newer tire starting to prevail. And only by about 22 laps, but they had only a few restarts here. So we'll see if the tires start leveling off. Dakota Long closing into the 08. Every single opportunity presented to every driver. How about it? Chad Coleman getting around Karlavage. Putting free off the corner there. Dropped about 5 spots in the course of a corner, so we're just trying to keep our eye right here, see what's going on. Door to door with the 88 of Jorgensen. Jorgensen able to get the truck work done. He's fine. 60 back to the inside. We'll see if he's going to carry out on turn 2. Not quite clear just yet. 88 still delivering a good battle here between these two drivers. This battle here is for 17th. 65 up high. 60 clears. 88 out of the corner. Oh, almost across the nose of the 65. Gabriel Sanchez. That got smacked in the face there. Sean Anderson closing in the distance to Mr. Macklin. Dakota Long got around Cody Johnson. Dakota Long on the hot spot here. 98 laps complete this time by. Here's where your leaders are. Ryan Workman, last driver on the lead lap, entering turn 1. Jatina, Josh Parker, all the way up here in 3 and 4. So Brian Workman 7 seconds off of the that spot right there. He came it on 76, 50 seconds of damage got fixed. Brian doing what he can. The 1932 I-rated driver pushing hard. Brian started 36th in this race, up 4 and 32nd as they go. Dakota Long gets around Sean Anderson. Combined I rating for 3rd and 4th place, 15,110. That's crazy. Strength of field of tonight's race, just over 3K. Which means you take the 43 drivers and you average what they do. Best time of the race, a 23.574. That was ran by E.J. O'Rourke, who is out there running right now, trying to do what he can to get back out there. Significant nose damage to the truck at 58 seconds on pit road. Just enough to get it running. Macklin is your race leader. Dakota Long running up high. Going to close in to the back bumper of the 30. 3,941, the I rating for the 21. Dakota Long looking for the absolute beast of machine right now. Be able to hold on to what he has. Sean Anderson's going to be in 3rd. Cody Johnson comfortable 4th right now. Sean Macklin gave it on 75. He's knocking down some doors. Justin Fuller back there as well. So is Wesley Donaldson. RB, what's going on, man? Much love to you. I hope you're having a good night. I hope you are having a wonderful night. 7 to get right there to the back bumper to the 30. 30 moved up a lane. So now we have a battle for the lead. As things have settled in, 30 moves up the lane. 7 will drop down, and we'll see if the 30 is going to be able to hold on to this spot. Last lap, 25-30. 25-24 for Dakota Long, and Dakota Long side by side with the 30. Corner out's going to go to the 30. 7 will see the 30 have the run and be able to defend the lane. But the 30 taking the preferred line away from the 7. And this is where this track becomes very racy. Very, very racy. 7 will back the corner up again. We'll see. 30 free in that second lane a little bit. He's good, though. Dakota Long will have to go back to work. Sean Anderson will close back down the distance to Brian Macklin and Dakota Long. 1.3 was closing. Now is going to extend a little bit. And now we'll have a little bit of lap traffic to contend with. Brian Workman will be the driver. Dakota Long keeping it within 0.3 of a second, quarter second here as Dakota hooked up the tires, hooked him a little bit. Now we'll see who's got the speed here as the two drivers separated by about 300 I rating. Second lane now for Dakota Long as he closes in. Back straightaway goes to the advantage of Brian Macklin. Macklin working the high side. Good closing rate, but the low line not working near as much. The 30 moved up the race line, took the line away. And now Dakota Long will have to figure something out here because the 30 is pulling away. 32 laps to go this time by. 108 ticket away. Cody Johnson gets around Sean Anderson. 74 of Workman. See the 13 there. Wesley Donaldson taking over fifth, up 11 spots. Biggest mover of the race is your race leader, but JD, he's looking for another spot. He came in on 75. JP Phillips came in on lap 57. So we're seeing 18 lap fresher tires, not 22 lap. 18 lap fresher tires. This will be 3 wide, 20. Into the 18, 18 into the Workman. JD gets heel hooked. Sean Macklin. Slow here is Brian Workman. The innocent bystander and a little door contact. The 18 has a broken right front. As Brian Workman trying to do what he can to stay out of the hair. He did everything right there. He gave the lane. And now Sean Macklin to pit road. JD gets around the 20 of JP Phillips. Brian Macklin still holding on to the lead here. It has gotten back down to 0.2 of a second. I tell you what, it's been insane. Dakota Long, Cody Johnson, Sean Anderson, Wesley Donaldson. We're rolling. 7 gets around the 21 there. A little bit of lap traffic being able to contend. Thank you, Dudley. I appreciate you, sir. Roll tide to you, sir. Hopefully you're safe. 7 again to the back bumper to the 30. Corner out, turn 2. Advantage, no one. Dover showing up in droves. We're going to be running Dover once again this week. I believe the Heart to Heart series is going to be running Dover this week. It's going to be a ton of fun. All right, let's pick it up in the middle of the field here. Bobby Wetzel up 8. Billy Woods up 13. He's in 19th right now. Randy Yoakum up 12. This is the 81 right behind him. Josh Parker. Sorry, that wasn't the 81. It was Josh Parker there. It looked like Josh Parker for a moment. He's getting the truck work done, so his night has been pretty interesting. Seeing little things happen on the back straightaway. The tires starting to become an issue for a lot of the drivers. Macklin pulling within a 0.3 of a second lead here. There's the 36 of Hayden Barnes. We'll see the 7 trying to close back in again. 25 laps to go. Giving LaRue the honor tonight. As the 7 will close in 30 to the 65 there again. Hayden Barnes just behind your race leaders. As Brian Macklin tries to hold on. 7:65. 24 to go. Dover, the short track racing, getting busy. And as it would be, there's Chad Coleman off 7. He's moving back forward as well. JD, your biggest mover of the race, up 23 is the 46. Tries to continue to press forward. Wesley Donaldson closing into Sean Anderson. Mr. Langford, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. Man, oh man. To go. There's the 99 to the back bumper to the 90 and 91. Tommy Ryan closing back in as well. Opportunity knocking. 18 laps to go. And somebody buy a couple of raffle tickets on our website. Dakota Long free back here. Cody Johnson close it in. John Anderson holding on. Ron Holyfield coming to pit road. Marski's on pit road as well. We're seeing some of the drivers who might have been short on fuel. Dakota Long probably just needs to take it easy. Brian Macklin, we don't know how much fuel he has. If he's going to be close or short. Marski is on pit road. He's leaving pit road right now. Ron Holyfield came in. He's going to be a few laps down, though. 17 laps to go. Wondering if everybody's short or if they're going to be good to go. Macklin, Dakota Long, Cody Johnson. It's going to be your top three. Will be 15 laps to go this next time by. As the lap times tick it away. It's sort of exciting. See what drivers are doing. Cody Johnson getting around the 7. Dakota Long falling backwards as Sean Anderson closes in. Seven pushing way up the race line here. Doing what he can. Wesley Donaldson closing back in. Tyler Dalton coming to pit road. Asked to, I don't know if he was speeding there or what, but he had to get that. He's getting that truck worked on. Macklin, Johnson, Dakota Long. Dakota Long, if he could have gotten around Brian Macklin there, I do believe he might have made that work. But Brian did a great job of being able to make Dover work for himself. As an 80-30 goes to work. I believe maybe a speeding penalty for Tyler Dalton there. But he's going to come back around and have brand new tires. The fall off right now about 1.8 seconds for the majority of the field. Johnson just a tenth faster each lap. Go to Long, 25.75, trying to hold off Sean Anderson. Sean to the bottom side, 1 second the gap here. Macklin coming to pit road. Cody Johnson leading here. Did he save enough fuel? Macklin, 12 laps to go. Dakota Long, right where he needs to be. And fuel's going to be the biggest concern. Did the 08 save enough fuel for the next 11 laps? Dakota Long doing what he can. Sean Anderson doing what he can. Long in second. Wesley Donaldson, we know he's good on fuel. Karlovich is there as well. Macklin had to jump to pit road. Roberge, what's going on, my friend? I hope you're having a good night. 9 laps to go. Hey, RB, if you're still out there watching, my friend, I'm going to need a number for you for Jess's race. Eight laps to go. Stigman on pit road. Cody Johnson coming around. And Brian Macklin out of the race. I wonder if he had an issue. Kevin Stone coming to pit road as well. 8 laps to go. We'll see. We'll see here. There's the 08 with some lap traffic just ahead of him. Tyler Dalton getting around. Sean Anderson in second. Dakota Long's going to be in third. Drivers leaving pit road. E.J. O'Rourke, one of the drivers. Cody Johnson, your race leader. There's the 08. We'll see the 04 there. There's the 12 there as well. 7 laps to go. He's got enough. J.P. Phillips to pit road. We'll see. Can they clutch it in enough? Dakota Long in third. Dakota Long drops in, splits the lane here. 74, Brian Workman up there, and there's Karlavich right behind him. Wesley Donaldson, Tommy Ryan going. Karlavich to the inside of the 7. Little free, but he's fine. 5 laps to go. Cody Johnson, Sean Anderson. Oldest tires, Otis fuel. Did they save enough with 5 laps to go? Anderson, 1/8 of a second here. I mean, at this particular point, you're committed, right? Karlavich has Tommy Ryan in tow, 41, side by side with a 7. E.J. O'Rourke trying to do what he can here. The truck Simi worked on. Tommy was closing back into the back bumper of Jason here, but anything can happen. 3 laps to go. I thought for sure with the cautions that we saw, these drivers are going to be fine on fuel. They could run somewhere around that 70 lap mark, so I thought they were going to be fine. They still just might. 62 for Erica Arnold, 62 for Barry Stevens, 57 for Johnson and Anderson. So I believe we might be fine. 2 to go. We'll see. 1/8 of a second lead. Karlavich is going to be in third here. Tommy Ryan trying to get around the 20. 20 on a newer cycle here. It's going to be a 25th. Going to do what he can. Cody Johnson, 1/8 of a second lead here. Will come around. He'll do it. White flag waves. Final lap here at Dover. I thought fuel was going to be concerned for a moment there because I started seeing people come to pit road in certain situations. Not the case. Big wreck happened as Justin Fuller, Parent Huggins, everybody backwards here. Cody Johnson out of 4 will settle in. He'll be fine. Closing in to the back straightaway, to the front. He's good. Johnson wins. Anderson will be second. Jason Karlavich is going to be third. Tommy Ryan 4th. Wesley Donaldson 5th. And there's a big one happening at the end of that race. Justin Fuller still trying to get out there and complete some laps. It was crazy. Sideways. Jorgensen, Fuller. Fuller comes down. Parent Huggins. Fuller, Jorgensen. 22. Nelson gets a spot out of that one. Not quite sure what happened. But these things do happen. Cody Johnson gets the win. I don't know what was going on, but boy, that was an entertaining but confusing race all at the same time. But fuel, not an issue. Cody Johnson, Sean Anderson, Jason Karlavich is going to be your top 3. Tommy Ryan, Wesley Donaldson, your top 5. Dakota Long JD comes home in 7th. Kelly in 8th. Glacier Rivera. Bobby comes home in 11th. Joe Hudson 12th. DeWoy comes home in 13th. Randy Yoakum, Barry Stevens, Eric Arnold, Joey Jatina. Then Chad Coleman, your top 18. Rest of your race results will be as such. Montezi in 20th. JP Phillips in 24th. Kevin Stone in 26th. Baron Huggins will be finishing in 28th. Ezio O'Rourke in 31st. Ron Holyfield in 34th. And Gabriel Sanchez 38th. Honorable mentions here. Roger. Poor Roger. Unfortunate. Kevin England as well. Glenn Campbell, Jared Livingston. Those guys out there just competing. Tell you what, Gabriel Sanchez did not give up. He got out there and fought to the end. And nothing wrong with that. So it was good. It's entertaining, right? I think it was entertaining. It's always entertaining. Why wouldn't it be entertaining? You know what I mean? Let's talk to your race winner. Cody Johnson comes home in that P1 spot. For a moment there, I thought fuel might have been a concern, but we had enough cautions to be able to not make that an issue. Everybody was able to run hard. Tires are everything. It's Dover. I mean, it's the quintessential Dover racetrack. Multi-line, multi-groove, two sucks. You know, those kinds of things. This was a good race. Congratulations on the victory. Walk me through this one, man.
I appreciate it, man. Well, I mean, I usually don't have pace or have winning pace at Dover, so I was kind of shocked that that I did have pace, and then I'm not real sure what was allowing me to have the long run pace that I had. I didn't feel like I was doing anything different than the guys that I was in Discord with, and then I thought it was over. Completely over whenever I sped on pit road at that first caution, and I had to go all the way to the back. I thought that it was a done deal then, but luckily we just stayed patient and worked our way back up through there, and just like I said, had the pace at the end. I'm not sure what I was doing different, but I just felt really good on the long run.
Sometimes it's just about being in your own rhythm. We've watched drivers do that on a track like this, and it's if you're not driving the drivers, you're driving the racetrack. You have a tendency to just run your own race, and I think that's what kind of showed up tonight when you caught some lap traffic. You're able to make the passes when you needed to. There was a lot going on around you, but there was I don't know. It just Dover. I called this the most confusing yet entertaining Dover I've seen in a while.
Yeah, the track tent was definitely really high, considering what makes it loose, and it was hard to take care of the right rear, but like I said, I was just kind of letting it lunge in and try to let it lean on the right front as much as I could to keep it wore down. I was in the teens right there on my tires right there at the end, on my right sides. I think I was 17 on one and 22 on another, so I had used all the good out of those.
If this was the real world racetrack, we would be seeing this not be a gray racetrack. It'd be very massive. Cody, thank you for the raid. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
That's what's great about it. I get to talk to you first, and I get to thank you for all of it. Thank you, Full Bore, for the follow as well. Bringing your chat over here, bringing your channel over here. How was your stream? Did it go well?
It was good. I think there was a lot of people that were live that I usually race with. So we didn't have as many, but we appreciate the ones that we did have, and like I said, it turned out to be a good night. I had my doubts whenever I came in here. That was actually the last thing that I thought would happen was we'd get a win, but other than that, everything went good. I appreciate everybody who puts the league on and has me in here. It's very enjoyable. I look forward to Wednesday nights.
Yeah, it's great racing. You packed the house, 43 drivers tonight, and and that's saying something. Fullbore says that legit. Yeah, do you like my pit stop? So I call the Raiders that coming in. That's your pit stop. You're coming in to, even when I'm gaming, it's still it's still the same one. So much love, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, this one is this one is a I don't know. It's Dover, man. Dover's great. The series is great. Sim 500 is it keeps kicking butt, and you guys keep getting out here putting on some good races. I was looking at the points earlier, and I still have them up, so we'll make sure we go back in it. You were 8th in points coming in. You gained 6 spots last week. This no doubt is going to be able to, you're trying to whittle your way in to have a little bit more bonus points because we got a playoffs coming up here soon.
Yeah, I don't even know how that works. I don't even know what I didn't even know if there were playoffs or not. How many do they take in the playoffs? Do you know right offhand?
I can tell you in 2 shakes. That's actually what I was pulling up because I thought they were taking because of the way the schedule works. I can tell you. 12, I think. Yeah, round of 12.
12. Good deal.
So
I try not to pay much attention to that, and I try to just focus one race at a time and let it fall where it falls. But it's nice to know that we've had a few decent finishes and worked our way up the standings a little bit.
I like seeing it. We're going to be at Michigan, then Indy, and then Talladega. That's going to be the last 3 races before the regular season. Which one of those tracks are you going to enjoy the most? I think.
Your standard 1.5 2-mile tracks, I do enjoy those. So Michigan will be good. I'll probably struggle at Indy, and then I lack aggression at plate tracks. So I'll just ride around at Talladega and probably just try to be there at the end and survive. Just have somewhat of a decent finish and not get wrecked out. But probably Michigan will probably be my favorite out of those 3.
Michigan's fun track. Michigan, Chicagoland, they kind of run similar. It's just a fun track. So it was a ton of fun. Cody, congratulations on the victory. Thank you for the raid, of course. Thank you for your followers coming over and giving us some love. Dude, give your shout outs, man. It was fun.
I appreciate it, man. Shout out to you. Like always, I go back and watch the broadcast. Whether we finish first or we finished 31st, it doesn't matter. I go back and watch them. So appreciate you doing that. Appreciate everybody who puts the leagues on. And shout out to Sean for the P2 there. We were in a Discord together. Me, Sean, Tyler. He usually races, but I don't think he was in there tonight. Dakota and Perrin, and all the guys that we race with on a regular basis. Shout out to all of them.
It was fun, man. Be good.
All right, man. Have a good one. Appreciate it.
You too. Cody Johnson comes home P1. We'll see him next week in the race. Sean Anderson's going to come home P2. Mr. Anderson. Dude, what a race you had, man. I tell you what, that was a good race. You had I watched you kind of bounce back and forth a little bit, and I think you were saving. Maybe had a little bit of a long haul look of 15 spots, which is there's nothing wrong with that. To go start 17th and finish P2, that was it was insane kind of look at a lot of things in the middle of that. I know that you got wrapped up into something earlier as well in the early portion of the race and rebounded, finished second. There's a lot to be said there.
Yeah, the race wasn't looking so good in the beginning. There was a lot of cautions, a lot of wrecks. I apologize to Mike Kelly. I got loose out of turn 2 and got him in the right rear and caused a big wreck in the backstretch. I apologize for that. And I ended up pitting, going to the back, checking for damage. And then the strategy ended up working out there at the end where I could cycle to the front and get far enough ahead of the guys that took tires to stay in front of them. And then tried battling with Cody, Dakota, and a few other guys there at the end. And was able to bring home a P2. So it was a good points night and a fun race.
Dover is it's one of those racetracks that I always go back to and I circle it because it's an all around track for the driver, right? The rhythm you're often battling the track more than you're battling drivers, and it's got its own unique characteristics. But saving is so hard here. What's the biggest struggle when it comes to being a driver? Running 140 laps, you have 42 other drivers out there. What's the biggest struggle when you're trying to run rhythm?
For me, it was just getting really loose on exit out of turn 2 and 4, and I was trying to conserve the right rear tire as much as I could. And racing the track is hard enough, let alone 41 other guys out there trying to battle and not get in anybody or knock any fenders off of it. And the first couple runs, it was too loose, and then I leaned on the right front too hard, and then I got tight at the end. The tires, I think, were about to blow out there in that last run, but definitely a lot of fun.
You guys you came in on 57. And I know that, I do know that there's a stint of cautions in there, but I mean, you still have to start and restart. And then, slowing down still takes grip away. It's concrete surface. It doesn't show it on the track very much, but the marbles are all the way up near the wall, and you pretty much see the bottom of the racetrack is very dirty. I mean, you have to find yourself in a specific groove, or it can go all bad real quick.
Oh, for sure. It's definitely easy to overdrive the entry, get it tight, get in the throttle, and be loose off. And it's just the line seemed like it moved around. Short run, it seemed like the bottom was fastest. And then it kind of moved to the middle of the top, then went back to the bottom. So it was just tough to kind of guess what lap, where to run, basically, and try to make as much speed as you can without blowing the tires off of it too much.
I tell you what, this is your 7th start in the 10 races today. And I know you gained 4 spots last week. No doubt you're going to gain some spots this week. You could try to vie for the top 12 over the next 3 races. We got Michigan, Indianapolis, and Talladega before the end of the regular season. What track are you kind of asked the same thing of Cody? What track are you kind of looking at here to kind of circle on your list?
For me, it would be Michigan. That is a very, very fun track. Indianapolis is fun as well. Dega's kind of, you never know what could happen there. So we're just going to try to keep the fenders on it and be there at the end for Dega and hopefully make a push to get into the playoffs.
Well, yeah, I bet you have a lot of spots gained now. I haven't refreshed the points because I know they're going to get them done. I wanted to look at where we were at before they update the points. So, fun, man. I look forward to seeing it. Give you shout outs, man. You get a P2 finish. It's a ton of fun.
Thanks. Shout out to you guys. Put on an awesome broadcast. Shout out to Tyler Dalton for inviting us in here. He's a great guy, and I'm glad to be in here with you guys. Shout out to Cody for the win. Perrin, Dakota, Tyler Hunter, all the guys I race with every week. Just a lot of fun, and hope to keep these good runs going here.
It was a blast, man. We're going to see more, and we'll see you next week at Michigan.
Sounds good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
That is Sean coming home, P number 2, and we talked to this guy 2 weeks in a row now. I think we rubbed some good luck off on you, Jason. P3 finish tonight, man. Tell me about it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I can be happy to be talking to you again. Kind of bummed out about the third and the way that last run went there. Just to be able to get back up to 2 seconds after getting caught up in almost a wreck on that last run and dropping to 15th. Really happy with that, but in hindsight, if we were able to dodge that and just maintain track position there, probably would have been able to pull away with it. But overall, good run. Just happy to have the speed every week and be in contention. That's what we're all here to try to do. And just fortunate that had the speed tonight. Just came up a bit short.
You weren't short. You were third. That's a good spot. I know a win is a win, and we want wins. Especially, it's tough in this league. This is a very stout league, and you guys put on a show. We had a few cautions today, but Dover is Dover, and as Denny Hamlin would say, it's just short track racing. Turn 2, turn 4, and it's just everybody's forte. It doesn't matter who you are. You just start feeling the truck kind of give way. About midway through 10 or 15 laps. What's kind of the mindset when you do get involved in something, or you have to basically dodgeball a bunch of trucks that are going around there for a little bit. What's the mindset whenever it happens and you're like, oh, crap, here we go. What do you have to do to kind of just focus from there?
Yeah, it's just a lot of just staying patient and not burning up your stuff. A lot of guys were pushing it early on in the run, and the right rear was really, really wearing tonight. So it was really just who can ever save that right rear the most and keep from kicking it out too much on exit in the corners. You're seeing a lot of guys come out of the corners and they're getting sideways, and it was just burning their stuff up. So it was just really focusing on trying to just be consistent and be patient and not push it too hard, and let those guys come back to me.
It's the tale of two tapes, right? It's one, you could be in the wall. Two, you could be into a truck. But tonight you did none of that. You came home P3. I asked the other guys. I'm going to ask you the same thing. You have Michigan, Indy, Talladega. What's your track you're circling?
I'm looking at Michigan. Had good luck there back in the day in the Cup Series, and I think we can be competitive there. And the truck's a bit different, really draft dependent. Same thing with Indy, but both of those tracks should be good for us. And then Dega, you know how it is. So I'm sure it'll be chaos there. But looking at the schedule, man, it's just been a good run of races with Charlotte and Dover. A lot of wrecks tonight, but at least we finished on a long run. And then Michigan and Indy, so it's a lot of fun tracks and should be entertaining to watch.
I think that's going to be the biggest. The next three tracks are all very big tracks. So we're gonna get into the heart of the playoffs, and then it's just kind of on from there. That's where because we've got the round of 12, Atlanta, Darlington, then we've got Homestead and Chicagoland to end it. So we've got characteristic tracks after the next three big tracks, and that particular point is kind of anyone's game, right?
Yeah, at Michigan and Indy, you'll still see, I think a lot of the guys that run up front consistently find their way up there, but it definitely opens up the door for some other guys to have a shot and get up there and win, especially with the way the race plays out. I mean, if you play it right, the strategy right, save your tires at the right time, you'll be sitting pretty. So, Dega is just going to be a mess, but I'm actually looking forward to it. Super speedways have been getting better for us, so I think we realistically could go into these next three races and run really well at all of them. There's also the possibility that we can end up on a flatbed going to the junkyard. So hopefully that doesn't happen, and we can just keep the truck clean and keep these runs going.
You get that patented helicopter award from our platform. That could happen too. Jason, you gained 6 spots last week. You're 6th in the point standings coming into today. It's going to be cool to see what you guys do. Where do the points go? Because I know that it's starting to tighten up. I mean, from you to first is 45 points, and that is just literally races. I mean, if I look at the top 12 in points, 64 points separate from first to 12. So anything can happen. So you kind of need good races to be able to make the playoffs for the next three races. It's going to be cool, man. Give me shout-outs, man.
Yeah, shout out to you for putting on the broadcasts and giving us a show to watch. The Speedway Collective for being on board. Everyone at Aftermath Motorsports for just working together again every week in and out. We're giving each other room, and shout out to Sim 500 for running this league, giving us a lot of racing to do throughout the week, and WBD Diecast for sponsoring the series. Appreciate it.
We're gonna give Cody and Sean a little crap because you're the only one that mentioned the actual sponsor.
Yeah, and shout out to Cody too for the win. We had a good battle last week, so it's cool to see him get it done tonight.
Yeah, it was good, man. All right, brother. Well, congratulations. I look forward to seeing you at Michigan. If you want practice it's in a different vehicle. I mean, Sim 500 on 11 Eastern on Fridays. They run Talladega. Just saying.
I'd have to sneak into one of those.
The Midnight Thunder series on Friday nights, quote unquote midnight, even though it's at 11. All right, man. We'll see you next week if I don't see you on Friday.
Sounds good. Appreciate it. Thanks.
You're welcome. Jason comes home in P number 3, and we appreciate it very much, and we thank you. Folks, I'm going to raid you out there. I know we have a few viewers still left out there on Twitch. I'm going to raid you out to another content creator out there. I hope you all have a good night. This was a great race. Again, biggest move of the race is 24 spots. JD knocks it out of the park, does himself some justice, and kicks butt and takes names, and then Cody gets the win. So we'll send you off, and thank you very much to everybody coming in. Thank you for all the new followers. Much love. Be safe to you, folks. If you're out there in Florida or in the southern portion of the United States, southeastern portion of the United States, please be safe. Remember that I know that I never talk about politics, but it is about that time for us to vote for a new leader of this country, and I want you all to get out there and vote because your voice, every voice matters. Also, I want to talk about mental health. Make sure your mental health sticks with you And if you need somebody to talk to, make sure that you always reach out. You don't have to reach out to me, reach out to a professional. You can just reach out to somebody. But make sure that if you need somebody, you need some help, you reach out and talk. It is that time of the year where, depression starts hitting folks. So I want to make sure that we put a big focus on mental health. And also, it is Save the Tatas month. So make sure that you put on your vehicles on iRacing that cancer sucks. And, let's save the Tatas. Be good, be safe, be kind to one another. That's the most important factor in the world. I'm going to raid you out on Twitch. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I don't know why I did that. That's not what I want. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I just did something dumb. All right, there it goes. We're going to send you to Tony Kibbett. It's the Drinking Bros Racing guy. He's absolutely fantastic. Go say hi to him. He is a legend when it comes to what we do. So make sure that you go and give him some love. Drinking Bros Racing is their race team. They're out there racing. I bet they're racing something really cool. So we'll see you in the next one, folks. Be good.
Appreciate it, Jason. Thank you for